to pull that out to try and defend himself. We picked up his spear bag.
All right, we're all good. Finally got it sorted, so we'll just wait for people to come in now. Hi Daniel, welcome in. How you doing? David's in. Now it's picking up. Okay. Yeah, we're good to go now. I had a bit of an issue earlier on. The camera, I don't know what it is. Sometimes the camera is apparently used by another app, which means that the camera won't let me use it when I'm going live. So I don't know what the other application is that's actually using it, but I managed to fix the situation. So hopefully we should be all right from now on. But I'll have to keep an eye on it, on what I'm using, so I know how to close it and and then open it and make it available for when I do the YouTube lives, because I can't carry on like this, delaying it every week and going past my start time because I've got a problem with the camera. So but yeah, we're right now, David. It's just a nightmare. I don't know why it does it. It never did it before. I used to be able to just use the camera on different apps and on YouTube as well, and it all worked. Didn't matter where you used the camera, but now it seems to be singled out by separate apps or something that don't let the camera work when you want to use it for something else. So I've really got to find out why this is happening. %done with live streaming. Hey, Beef Burger. How you doing, man? Nice to have you in here. Thanks for coming in. Came to drop a like. Thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated. I'll see you, well, it'll be morning time when I'm up and about on Scott's stream tomorrow, but I will see you there. Yep, I'm good. I've had a nice day. I've been out, had an appointment this morning. I made that appointment. Okay, Daniel, no worries. I had my appointment, went and met mum and dad for a drink afterwards, went shopping for a little bit in the afternoon, and then came home. So, Daniel, I don't know if you're going to be available for it. You might be. Midnight UK time, Strange set his stream up for Split Fiction with Vic. But that's going to be like what, 6 o'clock in the morning for you when you're in your time zone, isn't it? I don't even know if I'll be around for it. I'm feeling pretty worn out at the moment, so I'll see as the night goes on. But I don't really fancy a 12 till 4, like going to bed at 4 o'clock and, you know, getting up at a silly hour. How's everyone's day been? What have you all been up to? I've edited some videos this afternoon, so I've got more to go up in a little while. Now I've got a choice. Oh, and I've got something else I'm going to run by you as well. Just to get your opinion on it. We'll do that in a minute. What was I going to say? I've forgotten now because I was talking about something else. Dave, work, Bristol City Centre with friends. Work. Okay. What's that? Go to work, have a lunch break, and then go back to work, was it? Oh, sorry, yes, that was it. It's just come back. One of my highly anticipated games, along with everybody else, I think they'll probably say the same, is Resident Evil 9. Now, that comes out towards the end of the month. Now, I may have to wait till the start of March to be able to buy that. So I might not be playing it on the day it releases because I might not have it by then. But about 4 or 5 days after, maybe 6 at the most, I'll be, because of my money issues, I have to be careful what I do. It's best that I wait till the start of March, so I'll be picking it up then. But I have another choice, and that comes out in the next 4 days. And it's a Little Nightmares style game from Tarsier Studios and published by THQ Nordic. And that game is called Reanimal. It comes from the creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2. So I may try that out and have some videos up for that, because that's the nearest game before Resident Evil comes out. Then Resident Evil will start, Resident Evil 9, in the beginning of March. So that's probably my better option. The other thing I wanted to run by you is, and you don't have to answer this, it's just something so I can get a basis. I already did a 100% all collectible playthrough of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. And in that, I did the story and the collectibles in each video. So would it be better if I put videos out to do one video containing part of the story? The second video that comes is collecting the collectibles and 100% in the areas outside of the main story. So it would work on the basis of one part being the story, which will be the first video. The second part, the second video, will be collectibles and challenges, things like that. Third video, more of the story. Fourth video, collectibles, challenges, anything else, and so on until the game is done. What's everyone's thoughts? Or would you think people would want to see collectibles inside of the story, as well as the story in one video each? Dave says, sounds like a good breakdown of the story. So you're saying that's one. If you're saying do one video story, one video collectibles outside of the story, challenges, etc. I just want to know what you think, because I did that with the last Tomb Raider video. Obviously, Batman is a different thing. Batman Arkham Knight, I've done that. Because so far I've done Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, 100% all collectibles. I've done Batman Arkham Knight, all collectibles, 100% with the protocol, the Night Protocol finish, which is I think the best ending. I've done all of Dirt 4, every single rally event, every single rally cross event, buggies, carts, trucks, everything. I've done the whole lot. I'm currently doing Dirt 4 career mode rally season on the channel right now. I've got some more videos to go up. What else have I done in terms of fully doing everything? I've got some others as well, but I can't remember what they all are. But anyway, all I want to know is story video, collectible video, story video, collectible video, or do it all in video all together. Collectibles, challenges, everything, and the story. Let me put a thing up. It's probably easier that way instead of asking people.
If you've got those stresses of poverty going on, you are going to get children that are vulnerable to being exploited. So the people that are drawing these children in are often children themselves. They are children that have been exploited previously and haven't had the ability to get out of it.
Very good. Please, was led into trouble with children in that school.
I mean, it's possible. You know, I can't say that he didn't get into groups like that. I was thinking in school. Is the fall from the children prison?
There we go. Right. I'm going to put the poll up now. Right.
Mom was so proactive, and she was very open and honest with everyone that was working with us.
The school arranged counselling with John. I got managed counselling for production workers and families. Vivian feels the school should have done more to help her understand this.
We had shared with me that they were his friends that were asking about to be on school grounds. They didn't say why. After David's question, yet I've come to find out his friends are heavily involved in stuff.
Vivian can documents that show teachers considered several friends to be high risk and stopped from attending school because of their links to drug distribution and weapons. The school told social workers, but they didn't tell Jodianne.
I wouldn't have been able to tell her about the drugs and the knives because that child is entitled to confidentiality. I can't give that information to parents because children make mistakes and children to move on from those mistakes need to be said. I don't understand that, but I wasn't asking people's names and addresses. I was asking for the schools to keep my son safe. That is vital information. And it isn't sure with me.
Oh, no, my poll's not working. Hold on a second.
When Kellyanne was, he and Marie were found at permanent home. Social services were closely monitoring how she was managing Kellyanne's diet.
Emotional loads all over the place. I think it's just escalated. It's just extremely critical.
Social workers believed there was a serious risk to Kellyanne's health. The way Marie was handling it. The judge in the
There we go. It's working now.
and Kellyanne was taken into care.
Story video only, collectibles separate. All in one video. There we go. Okay, the poll is now up. Okay, so you can let me know in the poll. You got story video, separate collectible video, or all in one. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's seen the videos on the channel. I put a couple of shorts up a little while ago. Nothing special. Friday night, I walked home and there was a lot of police outside the train station. My Little Pony. I'll do that just for you, Daniel. In the next few days, I'll download it and I'll play it and put it up as a video for a laugh. All right, just so you can watch me play it and you can say in Strain's next stream, Sent Strain, Angry played My Little Pony. It's on his channel. The video is on his channel. He played it. Keep an eye on the channel in the next few days. I don't even know what it's called. What's it called, the game? My Little Pony, a Zephyr Heights mystery. Family-friendly, adventure-based and third-person 3D platformer. Developed by Outright Games and published by Outright Games. Designed for younger players. Okay. Yeah, I was out on Friday night. No, it's all right. I'll do it because I want someone to take the mic now. So I'm going to do that just so you can take the mic and tell Strain as well. He'll be up on the channel in the next few days. I'll download it and have a little play on it, see what it's like. Yeah, Friday night, going back to the daytime, I had a funeral I went to for a friend of mine from school. She was only 45 and she passed away just after Christmas. And when I left the crematorium, it was peeing down with rain. I got to the high street and I thought I'll go into the Wetherspoons before I go home. And I came out and saw a load of police cars and police outside the train station. Some guy was getting arrested and all the police were, outside the station for whatever reason. I don't know what happened. And then Sunday night, I walked home and somebody was flying the Union Jack. So I got a short little video of that. Put it up on the channel already. David has commented on both, which I've responded to. But yeah, they're nothing special. But I just thought I'd, put the videos up and see how they do. Oh, talking about videos going up, I am actually intrigued what would happen if I did do, just to be silly and put one video up, the My Little Pony game. All joking aside, because I actually, a few years ago, I can't remember how long ago, maybe someone can tell me or I'll look it up later, I put up Cars 2, the video game. Now, I was only messing about, having a few races and stuff, and I put the video up, and when I look back at it, I was shocked. It got to near enough 28,000 views just after it went up. And I thought, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, 28,000 views just shortly after it went up. It's like a hit and miss with what you do on YouTube. I mean, if you look on the channel, search it up on my channel, you'll see it. I mean, it's even on my homepage. Why is that scheduled, but I'm live now? That's weird. I've actually got the schedule up for this live that I'm doing now. I am live, and this says it's scheduled and set up. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, on my... Here, I'll show you, look. I'll go into the screen share. There we go. Terminator End of War trailer that I put up, even though people were telling me that was fake and it was a mix of all the old films and it's not real and everything else, and I'm just doing it for clout to earn money and things like that, putting up fake content or some crap it was in the comments. I got 40,000 views. So I thought to myself, why would I take it down if I got that? You know, I don't even know how many comments I got on it. But the Cars 2, you can see that Cars 2 got, 28,000. My Jurassic World Dominion, before the film came out, I put the trailer up, and that got 23,000. I got 9,000 on EA Access Becomes EA Play Update. That was on the 18th of August. Can't even remember what date when that was. 2020, 6 years ago. So those are the biggest ones that I've actually done on the channel. But it's hit and miss what you actually do. It's hit and miss what you can actually do on YouTube. But I mean, if it's going to be as silly as that with Cars 2, I might as well go ahead and just see what that My Little Pony's all about. Stick it up, and see if that gains any interest, you know, once it's gone up. Because if Cars 2 was just a silly racing game, and I don't mean silly racing game as in the game was silly and it was crap. The game was quite fun. It was a good laugh. But it was just the fact that it was a silly, you know, game, racing, you know, the cars from the film and things like that. And it got, you know, almost 30,000 views. So maybe it is worth mucking about with My Little Pony and just seeing, once I've uploaded that, what views come my way from that one video. I'll definitely tag Daniel in it though. I'll say, viewer request, having some fun on My Little Pony, and I'll tag Daniel Brockett in the title or something. I'm tempted to do it now because I'm intrigued as to how many views I might get if I just have a laugh with it. YouTube will disable the comment section. Why? Why would they do that? Oh, because you probably set it to made for kids. Yeah, I actually yeah, I see what you mean now. Because your comments are disabled, aren't they? If you set it to made for kids. And I think the chat. Is it the chat's disabled as well? Oh. I might still do it anyway, just to see how many views I get once the video's gone up. It's a children's game. Yeah, but you're not. You can set it in when you upload it to not made for kids, can't you? Then you can have comments and things on there, or is it an automatic thing? If you say made for kids, is it automatically blocked? I think it is, isn't it? I'm not worried about, you know, comments on the thing. It's just I want to see, you know, if I did it, how many views I would get. How are we doing in the poll? Oh, Sports Close. Story video only, 33%. Collectibles separate, 0%. I should have actually left that collectibles separate out and put that in story video only, collectibles separate, and just left the other one as an all-in-one video. But at the moment, it's 67% for all-in-one video. Okay, I'll leave that up there for a little bit longer. Yeah, I think you're right there, Daniel. Actually, I think they automatically disable comments and stuff once you upload it. So I think it automatically might be like made for kids, and yeah, but you'll get your views and things showing up anyway, so it's not really a big issue. Oh dear. So what's everyone up to later on? What's the plan when the stream ends? I'll probably finish about maybe 9:30. Hasbro and copyright claims. Oh god. All right, hang on. Let me have a look. Yes, it'll be protected by copyright. The game, software, characters and branding are copyrighted and trademarked by Hasbro. Developed by Drakkar. Oh, it's Outright Games. Published in 2024, is fully protected under 2024 Hasbro Inc. Software copyright. The game's code and software are 2024 Outright Games. Any unauthorized distribution, copying, or creation of derivative works based on a specific game or its IP is restricted under copyright law. That's fair enough. That's what the copyright system is put in place for. But sometimes I don't get why, people put a copyright claim on you when you're promoting their product. It's like you're showing off what they've developed, their game. Obviously, it's got music and things like that in it, but at the same time, you're promoting not only the game, the developers, the music, everything, and you're showing what this game has to offer, and they still stick a copyright claim on you. It's ridiculous. If you were illegally doing something like using their property to profit from, then I could understand why the copyright system would come down on you. But for just basically showing off their product, it's a bit shitty. It really is. I mean, these music artists and developers and stuff, they got more than enough money. They don't need to worry, But still, yeah, they stick it on. Yeah, trailer will probably get bloody copyrighted as well. That's the only problem. Once you start putting trailers and things up, you get copyright claims. They still allow you to put it up, but any funding or money made all goes to that particular person, which it should do. That's the way it should work. You can't profit off of someone else's back for something that's not yours, because that's a blatant infringement of the copyright system. That's when you start getting into trouble and run the risk of your channel being terminated if you get more than 3 strikes. So you've got to be very, very careful what you do these days. David's going to spend a bit of time with mum, then go to bed to get. Oh, you're up for 4:30. Blimey, early start, eh? How old is the game? Well, it was developed in 2024, so it's only probably 2 years old. That's what I just read on Google. It was 2024. So it's not a very old game. I'm just waiting for news on GTA 6. I mean, that thing is just ridiculous. People are going to get fed up in the end. They want it now. And Rockstar have delayed it for a third time. And they were talking about potentially delaying it for a fourth time now and bringing it out in the early quarter of 2027. Because it's supposed to come out the end of, is it November? Oh, you'll never guess what. Some people are just crazy. I read on Google earlier on, I clicked on the icon to open the web page so I could, click on the button and go to YouTube. Before I did, this thing popped up. Information. Hey, Shadows, welcome in, man. Trips into the lobby and sits down in the corner at a broken looking table. Yeah. This people do some crazy things. This guy was in the headlines. He'd killed his girlfriend. He'd been arrested and he was facing prosecution. And he made a statement. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna miss GTA 6. I'm gonna miss GTA because I'm going to prison." What a thing to say! You've just murdered your wife, and you're just more concerned about missing GTA because you've been arrested for murder, and you're heading towards prison, and then you're worried about missing GTA. Some people. Hasbro will hit anyone with the music copyrighted claim, etc. Yeah, I bet they would. It seems like a risk not worth taking, doesn't it? It really does. Now that I see more of the information, it's not really worth doing, is it? Especially on YouTube. Unless you play the whole game in mute, with no sound whatsoever. Or when it's recorded, then when you edit it, you've got to take all the sound out, the music, certain parts. So you get bits of the game with sound, bits where it's quiet, and then sound again. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Hey, Trevor, welcome in. Yep, the night's going well so far. I eventually got my stream started just after 8 o'clock. Bloody camera was playing up. I had that, my camera's being used by another application, therefore it wouldn't let me open it to do a live on YouTube, so I had to spend half an hour fixing that. But hey, we're here now. We're here. A good old friend of mine created a 10-song album for me. It's dope AF. Clown horrorcore rap music. Never heard of that. I'll have to have a listen to it if I can find it, or if you can get a copy. I'll see what it's like. Oh dear. Cool, I feel a bit stuffed. I'm quite full up. I got some pulled pork out of the freezer early on, and literally just before the stream, while I was trying to fix the issues with the camera, I had the pulled pork along with some white rice, and it was absolutely delicious. it was a barbecue pulled pork. You get a barbecue sauce in with it. So barbecue sauce in with the shredded pork, white rice on the side. Delicious. Now I'm just having a little first beer of the night. Banks Amber Bitter, 3.4, and it's the Lidl's one that you get for a bottle that's 500 ml, as you see there, and it's only 99p. So you can't grumble at that. £1 a bottle, just under a pint as well. Oh, Insane Clown Posse. Twitch Chid, a horrorcore like horror movies but in music form. Seems interesting. We were just talking about that, Trevor. Well, I was. Because of my funds and everything, I'm gonna have to wait till the start of March before I can get Resident Evil 9, because I just can't afford. I think it's about 60, 64, 65 pound, something like that. So I'll have to wait till the start of March. Then I'll be able to play it. But I'm thinking, if it's not too expensive, to maybe pick up that Reanimal first, which is the Little Nightmares style game from the creators of Little Nightmares. But this one's Tarsier Studios and THQ Nordic. And the game looks really good. I played the demo of it and I really enjoyed it. It's got that same feel as Little Nightmares, and I'm thinking if that's cheap enough, that could be the first game I do before Resident Evil. And then on March the 10th, I fly out to Tunisia and I won't be back till the 17th. So I've got a week away in March as well. So I've got to try and work everything out. ICP have a wrestling promotion. Yeah, I know. I think, if I remember rightly, weren't they in WWE or another promotion for a short time? Didn't they come in for a little bit? Or was it WCW or something? I think it might have been. I definitely remember the ICP or something coming into the wrestling business at some point. Shadows. I've never played the Resident Evil games. It's never my cup of tea, but I do not knock them. They're good. They're very good. That's what started the survival horror genre off. Do you like story-based cinematic, like horror games? Because there's a few out there, like Until Dawn. You got The Quarry. You got the Dark Pictures anthology games. They're pretty cool. Things like that. So if you're not a Resident Evil fan, maybe you'll find that you like that style of game instead. I'm only actually looking forward to the possibilities of a Sniper Elite 6. Yeah, Sniper Elite's on Game Pass at the moment, I was told. I checked that out the other day, and 5 and Resistance and a couple others are on there as well, I think. Resident Evil 9 will be on the very long log list. That's going to be a long game. A very long game. In fact, they reckon it might be longer than Biohazard and Village. So we'll have to wait and see. And also, if you haven't watched it, I can put it on here on a share screen, if you like, and we'll watch it. It's only very, very short. It's Resident Evil Requiem short film. And at the end of it, it's got some dialogue which teases a potential other character maybe returning. in Resident Evil 9 as well. So, yeah, well, if you haven't seen it, I'll put it on in a minute. It's not bad. It's pretty well done, actually, to be honest. I liked it. Hope you have an amazing holiday, mate. Thank you very much, Trevor. Yeah, it should be very nice. It's not going to be really, really hot out there because it's a different time of the year, but it'll still be good enough when you get out there. It won't be like chilly and breezy and stuff. Maybe in the evening it will, but during the day we should have about 20, 21 to 23, I believe. They were with Golga, Luna, and the Luna Vachon. Bloody hell. Whatever they were called. I don't play any horror games. My anxiety keeps that shit away from me. But I'm a huge fan of a lot of the old school horror movies. Jason, Freddy, Chucky, Child's Play. What about Michael Myers, Halloween? What do you think of those, Shadows? Not able to watch horror movies anymore, either because of this anxiety. I either blame my mother, she had it. Oh, it's passed on, was it? Juggalo Championship Wrestling. They put their main belt on Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder, and WWE poached him. Former WWF writer Vince Russo writes the show. Oh, okay. Funny things, preparing to work on dishes, so I'll respond when I can, but I'll be listening and trying to look at you. It's only a weird coincidence. Okay. Zach. JCW, thank you. I knew it was Juggalo related. JCW. I've been down with the clown since the beginning. Original old school Halloween Michael Myers is awesome. Before the anxiety kicked in, I got to experience Rob Zombie's version. Yeah, I've got both of those here. It's a shame they didn't do any more. I've got all of them at the moment. Some on Blu-ray, some on DVD. Only one I haven't got is Halloween Ends, and that's the one that will complete the whole collection. Oh, by the way, Shadows, fun fact, other people know, I don't know if anybody else knows, like Trevor or anything like that. My mum, WWE had an evil clown wrestler. Yeah, Doink, wasn't it? Doink the Clown? Was it Doink or another one? Because all I remember is Doink. Anyway, yeah, when my mum was younger, she had a job as a living nanny, and it was for Donald Pleasance, the guy who plays Dr. Sam Loomis in the Halloween films. She lived in his house, looking after the children while he was out filming, and worked as a living nanny for a good few years at his house. So there you go. My mum's met him, and also she was taken to the film sets once or twice, and Donald introduced her to some of the other stars at the time that were in movies around in that era. And yeah, my mum's met a lot of famous people in her time when she was younger, and yeah, working for Mr. Donald Pleasance. So how cool was that? No, Natalie's run off. Natalie's run off and left him. Yeah, Natalie said to me the other day she's run off and left Trevor. She's looking for someone with more, how should we say it, more energy and you know, a bit more oomph and things like that. No, I'm only joking. No, I I haven't seen her in the chat or in Strange Stream for a little while either, so. I love the old school horror movies. Modern horrors are very cliche. I remember watching Freddy at the age of 9 and my parents could hear it from downstairs and confiscated my TV for a month. I watched that when I was younger. I pestered my mum to see it and she said no, because if you go to bed you'll have nightmares and everything else. I said, I'll be all right. I want to see it. I want to see it. All my friends have seen it. So she said, okay, you can watch it in the daytime. So I'm not having you watching it at night and then going to bed and scared and calling me, calling me upstairs, to come and see you because you can't sleep. So I watched it and then my mum put me down to sleep and I screamed and hollered and everything. She came up the stairs and I said, there's somebody behind the door and stuff like that. And she said, I told you not to watch that bloody film. She said, from now on, you're not watching any films like that at all until you're around about 17, 18. I'm not going to give you permission to watch any more films. So from then on, until I got to 18, all my friends at a younger age were watching the slasher movies and things like that, and I wasn't allowed to watch it. I was watching cartoons and silly things like that. Those were the days. I haven't seen the zombie ones. Saw the recent trilogy in the same cinema. Knocked it down earlier this year. Yeah, we've lost a lot of our cinemas as well. We had a beautiful one. It was really, really nice inside, and it had a big, it was like a beautiful big stairway. And as it went up, it went off each way, this way and that way, and it met in the middle. And it was beautiful. It was like, the mansion, if anyone's ever played Resident Evil 1 and you go to the mansion, you got the big staircase that goes off to the side and goes up a level. That was what it was like in the cinema. And it was a beautiful cinema, a little kiosk downstairs, so you take your popcorn and things in. It was a lovely, lovely place. In the end, demolished. Just like David said, knocked it down. Yeah, Donald Pleasance. Yep. My mum worked for him for a good few years. May he rest in peace. Yeah, I know who he is. I don't know if Trevor has a Discord. I never even asked. Have you got a Discord, Trevor? I honestly don't think I've asked you that. Now it's been put in chat. If you do, you can reach out. Me and Natalie will remain best of friends, always have mutual respect for each other. I sent you a friend request on Discord, Neil, maybe about a month ago. Oh, did you? I think, was that for the shenanigans one? For the shenanigans thing on Discord? If so, that's the one I was telling you about before that Natalie automatically put me on. Because I got Shenanigans Squad here. And I can see everything. So I'm in there already. Oh, Trevor doesn't think he has. You have to create one. Oh, okay. An actual friend's request. Where did you send it? Check your notifications.
Something I understand more now.
Call search.
Opportunities. They become very vulnerable. We can allow these children to exercise their
Strain Renee.
prevent them in growth 20 minutes.
There's a reminder of Kane Nolan. He wrote.
Oh, hang on. Shadows. These are my accounts for YT. I just recently made the Beard Daddy to save an alternative account so certain people won't realise it's me when I'm a certain people's stream. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, I might have just accepted it. It said, oh yes, you sent something back. Clown, hammer, and a hand. Yeah, so we're in. Yep. Okay. Well, it looks like that's sorted now then. Sorry about that. Don't know why it took me so long to find out that that's, where it was. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's okay. We've done it now. Yeah, you just add the rest of them now. Everybody else you can add to it. Join you all on Discord. I consider you all my family. That's nice of you. Thanks. It is under the same name as the one right here on the screen. Yeah, I've got that. It's all done now. We're in. No wonder. No worries. So sometimes it takes a while, but I'm glad that I was able to get you finally on my friends list so I can communicate with you now beyond Teams. Let's change the channel. Does anybody want me? Because I started at 8, I usually only do an hour, and it's 9 o'clock. Is everybody okay with an extra half an hour? We'll go till 9:30. How's my poll doing? Let me know in the chat. So the all-in-one video looks like it's got the most votes. 60%. 20% for collectibles separate and 20% for story video. That didn't mean story video only. What it was meant to mean was story video first and then collectible and challenges, etc. in the second video. That's basically what. I just didn't word it right. Oh, what is this?
Nothing to worry about.
Okay. The Matrix has just started. If anybody likes that film, it's on. And you got Sky. It's on Sky Showcase right now. Just started at 9 o'clock. I'm just going to go and get some water, and then I will be right back. Give me a second. Oh, I'm back. Got the orange and pineapple squash. Lovely stuff. Beautiful flavour as well. I've got lemon in there as well. A lemon one in case I feel like anything different. I'm going to pick up some apple and... Is it apple and raspberry tomorrow? I think the other one, the cordial's apple and raspberry. It's lovely as well. No, I was only being silly when I said that, Trevor. She's ran off and left you. I'm sure she wouldn't, but I'm just saying I was just having a laugh. No harm intended. If anything has happened, I feel a bit bad about having a giggle just now because I don't know the circumstances, but hopefully not. Not that I want to get involved in anyone else's business. That's between you two if anything has happened, but I hope not. I will need to download Discord before I accept friends requests. I've never used it before. It'd be great to keep in touch with you. I'm going to try and set mine up soon. I've set it up. I'm going to try and sort mine out because I've actually created one of my own. It was all meant to be part and parcel of when I was going to start streaming, but the last few times I tried it, everything seems to be all right now in terms of the setup. But for some strange reason, I'm getting a lot of sound problems. Basically, when I play it back, there's like a portion of sound and then it stops and then it goes away for a bit and then it comes back. It's like intermittent. So I don't really know what is actually going on with the sound. It might be the fact that it's a bit too loud. It might be something completely different, but I don't know. I need to tweak a few little things, and then I think I should be good to go in a little while. Yeah, at some point, also, Trevor, Shadows. Now I'm gonna join in with your Sniper Elite, and also, I've said to Scott, the other Anubis, that I'm gonna come in on his one as well one day because it's cross-play, isn't it? So we're all able to play on different platforms. So I'm looking forward to that, even though I've never played a Sniper Elite game in my life ever. So when I do, that will be the first time. First time for me. In order to get YouTube membership prices approved faster, a person needs a Discord. Oh, okay. Well, it's good I've got one then, isn't it? Because if I can advance my channel, then I've already got that set up then. So if that's one of the requirements, that's good. Because I've already set that up. You'll have help and assist, so is Trev. Yeah, I know roughly it's like you can either be stealthy or you can move around and, you know, take the enemies out, take vehicles out and things like that. The only thing I need to learn is the weapon wheel, ammo, and things like that. Once I've done that, I should be, you know, pretty proficient at the game. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to come in and pick everything up, but I mean, if you know how to control the character You know how to move around. You know how to shoot and aim at everybody. Oh, the other thing is the special bullet time thing. That's another thing I'm gonna have to learn. The slow bullet firing thing. You know, like when you get your meter full, whatever it is, that thing you can do like as well. But that and the weapon wheel, I think the rest of it I'm pretty much okay with so far. Even though I've never played it, I've just watched other people play. I haven't ever, played that myself. Be interesting to see what it's like when I finally do, though. Because playing online with people is always hilarious. In a party, do you have yours on do you have yours on private though? Because a lot of people don't like the other people that are online trolling and the way they talk to you and how they act and how they speak. So most people have like a private lobby where it's just the people who are invited playing that talk to each other. No one else comes through. So is yours a private lobby? Like invite only? Be interesting to know. I know how to set up a private lobby for us to interact so we can grind out weapons attachments and other needed things for different modes and what have you. Oh, okay. Yeah, because most people don't like a lot of the people that are online at the same time. That's why the majority of people have private invite only lobbies now. I've noticed a lot of that online. Every online I've watched so far, you can't hear anybody else on the stream talking, except for the people that are in that lobby. I've learned a lot, especially from JCS, on quite a few different things. He's our personal army and knows all the weapons in the game and what they're capable of. That's good. So basically, I've got you covered. I'm like the leader of a little group of friends that like to mess around and have fun. Our lobby's always private, so only we can interact. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because I've heard the way some online people are and things like that, and they're just idiots. They don't have any respect for anybody. The way they talk to you is just you wouldn't even talk to you wouldn't even dare talk to your mum the way that they talk. The way they talk to you online. There's no way in hell that we would speak to our mums the way they talk online. Hey, Fright Night, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you had a good day. What you been up to? Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Any other curious questions or what you feel free to ask me in Discord? I'll be more than happy to enlighten you. Okay. But while we're here in chat, all the questions or anything you want to talk about all lie with you. Just put it in the chat. That's what we're here for. I've said it countless times. Take our minds off all the stuff that's going on in the world right now and just have a chat between friends on a Monday night for an hour or so. And yeah, just enjoy ourselves. So on a Monday night, the platform is yours. You ask the questions, you decide what you want to talk about, and we will cover it in the time that we are live for. I'm okay, mate, just chilling. Okay, cool. What are you chilling with? A book? Reading up on paranormal stuff? Or watching TV? Or editing some videos? Or what's happening? What's the thing you're doing? What is the thing that is taking up your time tonight while chilling? Also, a lot of people use Stream Elements for a tip page. Also, others use Streamlabs to set up a tip. Yeah, the Stream Elements, it reduces the fact that YouTube take that percentage, doesn't it? We've learnt that now. if you don't do it via Stream Elements and you do a tip or something, YouTube get a certain percentage of the money you send. Therefore, whoever you're sending it to doesn't get the full 100%. So I remember, it being said that you should always use a Stream Elements link if you can. That way, the person you're sending it to will get more or less virtually all of it, and YouTube won't take so much. In fact, they might not even take any of it if you use Stream Elements, I think they get 100%, yeah. Oh, I can't remember. I love the paranormal, not seen any of Beardo's videos for a while. No, he's still doing it. He did a live today. I didn't go in. I've got nothing against his lives or anything, but I don't go into people's lives every time they decide to push the button and, go live at that time. So I didn't, but he's had so much stuff going on in 2025 when he almost had his channel taken away. And then he had the hacking from the crypto scammers. He's been copyright struck by people that have given him permission to look at their content. And as soon as he's given his verdict, they've said, you can look at our footage, you can have your say on it, you can have your input as a debunker and everything else. We give you carte blanche to pick out anything you think might be wrong with the video or something we may have missed. And the minute he finds saying, oh, he's trying to ruin our channel, just like all the other debunkers out there, Mr. Grey, Side Eye Guy, The Shape, Beardo, Real Evidence, Mythos. Stick a strike on them and claim privacy now. Not a copyright strike where you're blatantly abusing the system. Now we're into the realms of, let's make it a privacy strike now so that he has to take down what he's put up, which is stupid because half of the stuff is public. It's public domain. It's not any privacy involved in any of it. I mean, Real Evidence, Mike at Real Evidence, he did a video and he got told there was something in the thumbnail and they doxed him. They gave out all his public information and they said, if you don't take down what is in that thumbnail, then we're going to release more information about you. So basically that's doxing thrown in with blackmail, and that's two things that you just can't do on YouTube. But the funny thing was, YouTube didn't act towards the people that put that privacy strike on him. They took the two videos down from no, it wasn't Real Evidence, it was, sorry, that was what's his name? Side Eye Guy. They took the Side Eye Guy's video down and everything else. So YouTube didn't really act on the people that put the strike and blackmailed him and doxed him and everything, which are something that goes against YouTube's T's and C's and TOS's. And he's still battling now to get this sorted out. YouTube's messed up. Their whole system is broken. The people who are supposed to be keeping an eye on YouTube are not doing their job properly. It's ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. YouTube gets 30% from a super chat. Yeah, that's why it's best to use the Stream Elements. So you get almost 100% to the person you're sending it to. I admire Beardo for all the crap he's been through. He's stayed resilient and still gives his opinions and debunks fake paranormal channels. Glad he's still going strong. Yeah, he won't let people win. But if you notice nowadays, Beardo is, I'm going to say, to me, not the same Beardo now because of what's happened that you saw way back. There are little glimpses of, the old Beardo, but I think the new Beardo, after all this stuff that's happened to him, is nothing like the person that he was before. And that's no disrespect to him, but he's changed himself a little bit so that he doesn't have so much drama and negativity. But at the same time, he's not letting the people who have done what they've done to him off the hook. And I think he's heading towards some kind of legal action soon, as of a video that I watched before. I think it may be Dark Arts who's just picked up and started on Debunkers again, or somebody else. But I think he said that he might be heading towards legal action if things don't change, and things like that. So he's not letting them get away with it. But I do see that there is a different side of Beardo now in 2026 than there was the last time before all this stuff, strikes and doxing and threats and blackmail and all that crap started happening, because people don't like what has been said when they give permission for their content to be looked at in the first place. And if you can't take criticism and you don't like what somebody says, instead of taking it on the chin, and you go down the route that they've already gone down, obviously that shows that this platform is not for them. But they just thrive on the drama. So the less you give them, the more irritated they get, because they're not getting acknowledged. And that's exactly what they want. They create the drama to get acknowledged, boost the channel off the back of somebody that they're causing the drama with, trying to increase their views and everything else, all off the back of the person that they're attacking. So it's a bit of a dick move, but that's just the way some of them are. YouTube payout is 70-30. Twitch is 50-50 payout if you're affiliate. Well, you're affiliate, aren't you, Daniel? You're an affiliate now, aren't you? Shadow and Jay says, you both are amazing. I'm eternally grateful becoming part of the Sniper Elite family. Well, soon we're all going to have a giggle, and we'll all be running around, and sniping people and things like that, and having a laugh with everybody. I can't wait for that when it eventually happens. I'm going to have a look and see when my Game Pass ends, because I had 3 months, so I think it might be March. Early March. Life can give you a swift boot to the box, but you have to remain strong and resilient for the people you love. Yep. But the good thing is that if you've got a good family, those people will always be there for you as well, so you don't have to deal with it on your own. But if you've got other people that you can talk to and you don't want to burden, friends or family with it, then that's good as well. Right, we've got 10 minutes before we end the stream tonight at 9:30. So if there's anything anybody wants to talk about, anything you want to say or do, then let me know in the chat, and we'll deal with that before the stream finishes at 9:30. Oh, he's put it in. He's put it in the Discord and he's not here. He'll probably turn up 5 minutes before the end or something. Beardo's got his loyal fans that stick by him and his wife is a great support. Yeah. Can you believe that somebody... It's slanderous, the things that people say. Can you believe that somebody actually, without any proof or anything at all, and again, this is because somebody didn't like what Beardo said about one of their videos when he had carte blanche to give his opinion on it and everything else. Somebody turned around and said, "Oh well, at least I don't beat my wife up, beat my wife all around the house." And he accused, they blatantly accused. I can't remember who it was, and I don't think it's been said actually, but somebody actually made a horrendous statement that they had no proof of, that Beardo beats his wife up every night. It's just because people disagree with, people's opinions. So stupid. I'm only 3% on Get. Oh, sorry, Daniel. I thought you were there already. From what you were saying before, I assumed that you were actually an affiliate now. I don't know why. No, it is disgusting, Trevor. I don't understand it. People will do anything. Now, it's like, as I said before, if you don't, if they don't like what's been said, it's now a privacy strike. They're not copyright striking you anymore. It's privacy strike. It's a new thing that they've come up with now. And none of it is a privacy violation. You look at anything that people have done, they do it within the parameters of fair use and fair dealing. And also, as long as the person that's critiquing or anything like that, or reacting to or whatever the content, doesn't purposely set out to, damage the reputation of the channel owner, the brand, or the channel itself, then what you do with that video is perfectly fine within the fair use, fair dealing ruling. And that's how Beardo works. But then you get people who don't like him, and people that don't like the opinions that he and other debunkers give, and they just want to see the world burn. They just want to see everything go to shit. They want to see the ruination of everybody that they think has said a bad word about their content, without thinking logically, well, hang on, I might be able to learn from this. I might be able to, thanks to Beardo, correct that for the next video I do. Therefore, they wouldn't get the same treatment again when he reviews the next video. But of course, they keep doing the same old shit. Some of them are faking it non-stop, and they're getting caught out for it, and they just don't like it. Because they know if their content was actually flagged, taken down, or whatever, they wouldn't get the money for it. It's like that bloody Manchester 666 Leighton, Smug Puppy, Lee, Really Haunted, and others. They'll keep doing it because the money is coming in from all the views and the comments, and they're getting picked up on the algorithm, but they've got no real paranormal evidence. It's all fake. But they won't admit it, and they'll keep doing it because the money comes in, and they get aggravated when people call them out for faking, because they know that if everything stopped tomorrow that they'd been doing in terms of fakery, they wouldn't have the money they've got coming in anymore. That's why they get uppity about, people critiquing and calling them out for faking, because they are blatantly faking. They're only doing it for the money. They don't care about anything else. They might claim they do, but they're just doing it for the money. Why do you think they keep putting the fake videos out all the time? And recircling them on YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever it's called now, TikTok, Facebook. Money, 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 money. That's all it is. Good result in the football. Yeah, 3 wins in a row now. I don't know how we're going to fare against. Have we played West Ham yet? No, we play West Ham next, don't we? Or has that been and gone? Do you know what? I can't remember. Let me have a look. No, it's 8:15 tomorrow night. What? Resident Evil 1 just got a massive remaster. Hold on. Uploaded just the other day on February the 1st. Nexus Mods creator released a 4K texture pack and a reshade that completely overhauls every texture from the original Resident Evil. Brand new fidelity using AI tools and hand updated assets. Enhanced textures mod completely transforms the game from a visual standpoint, offering an excellent choice for your next playthrough. What's it on though? Must be modded on PC. Facelift for everything from menus, items, character mods, and every background across Spencer Mansion. The only problem is the colour grading people are put off by. That's overlaid on top of the visuals. Jill's outfit looks like a greenish tone, and removing or shifting up the hue in several scenes can take away from the grimy horror aspect we've come to expect from the original game. Yeah, there's always going to be a few pros and cons if you're going to mod a game and make it look really, really, really good. But still, I bet you it's still good to play with that quality, though. Man U have picked up a lot. Definitely finish above Liverpool now. Our first double over Liverpool in like 89 years. Arsenal have got the Prem now, providing they don't slip up. It's obvious to see that Arsenal is going to win it. Yeah, fraudulent. It's exactly what it is. Now, I've said that before. It's classed as fraud. They're putting out fake content. People out there are believing it and watching it, and they're receiving money for under fraudulent circumstances, obtaining money by deception, basically. And YouTube are to blame for that. They should say your content is obviously fake and it's made for entertainment purposes only, which you haven't stated. You're claiming that this footage is real and it's not. So therefore, we'll allow it to stay on YouTube, but you will not get paid. You will not get paid for it. But unfortunately, they do. And it's YouTube's fault that that's taken over. And the real ghost hunting channels are struggling to get their content out because they're tarred with the same brush as the fakers, even though they're legitimate. And they're held back because of all the fakers being more popular by putting out fake stuff instead of going out there looking for the real thing. And this is why we don't see any of the legitimate ghost hunting teams on YouTube now, because this fake bullshit that people keep putting out in content is overshadowing the real legitimate teams, and they can't get their content out there. And when they do, and they say, we went on an investigation, we heard a few noises, but we can't determine what they are, we'll have to try and come to a conclusion, and they debunk along the way and they don't get anything at all for the whole video, automatically everybody goes, "Oh, it's rubbish." Yeah, it's obviously fake. You know, didn't get anything for the whole time. We're going to watch Really Haunted because he gets something happening all the time. Faker. We're going to watch Leighton. Faker. We're going to watch Smug Puppy. Faker. It's sad. It's sad. And this is what the debunkers are fighting against. They want all this fake stuff to be gone. And they want the real paranormal teams to come through and get more exposure. But they can't do that while the fakers are still going. It's a sad situation on YouTube. It really is. Some of these real paranormal teams, they work their backsides off to try and find some form of evidence of the paranormal, and it's not going to happen like that at the snap of a finger. As soon as you open the front door or you walk in to an abandoned building, there's going to be things up on the roof, bits of broken brick or tiles or things that have part of the walls, collapsing, and things fall to the floor. So that's creating one of your noises. And if it's echoing, you're going to think that, it's been thrown or something like that. You don't know. And that's your interpretation. There's ways you can look at things and say, that was not paranormal. That was a stone or a bit of brick falling down or a bit of timber in the roof up top. There's a big hole in the roof up there. Look, there's things hanging down. Things could fall from the top downwards and, But all these fakers, they seem to gain more attention than the real paranormal teams. And it's a sad situation. It really is. Should go to prison for it. It's like a scammer making up some bull about how you can make money. All they do is take your money and you get nothing in return. Yeah, it's not really. Well, unfortunately, it's not deemed a crime. So you can't really prosecute somebody for it. But YouTube are paying them because they're picked up by the algorithm. Their channel's doing well because of the fake content they're putting up. They've got people that just believe it and don't question it. And, YouTube are paying them because their channels are doing so well. So, yes, they are being paid for putting out false content. Therefore, in my opinion, obtaining money by deception. But they're not like doing it as a business and doing it that way. So there really is nothing that can be done unless YouTube turn around and say, we're not paying you anymore for this because this is fake. It can go out as entertainment on YouTube, but you will not be profiting from it anymore. And YouTube haven't done it. They just keep pouring money into people's bank accounts, and these channels are allowed to exist. And as I said before, it's holding back all the real legitimate ghost hunting teams that should be getting more exposure than the fakers. What can you do? Right, it's nearly 20 to 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thanks to everybody for coming in tonight. Once again, I appreciate you all being here. Trevor, Daniel, Renee, if you were hiding in the shadows lurking. Fright Night, Shadows, Beef Burger, who came in briefly. Nice to see you here. And anyone else along with Renee, who was David. Sorry, I forgot. David Moriarty. Anyone else who was in the shadows as well, lurking. Thanks for being in, supporting. I appreciate it. Some of you I may see on Strange Stream later, but it's at midnight, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be around for that. I might catch it tomorrow. If I do, I'll see some of you there this evening on the stream. If not, it will be during the week if Strange decides to stream any time this week after tonight's stream. The rest of you, and hopefully some others if they can make it, I will see next week, same time, same place. Then we'll come back and do it all over again. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great night. And once again, thank you for being here. Thanks for all the support over all the streams, not only the last few that you've all been in, the ones before that as well, because this is now episode 110 next week. So I've been doing this for 2 years, since January 2024. So I appreciate everyone who's come in and joined me every week and spent an hour or so with me when I do the stream. So take care of yourself out there in the world, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.